Assalamualaikum and good day, everybody. My name is Nur Iman Alia binti Shamsunaha with my metric number 2210198, and I am a student of KSTCLIIUM. And today I will be presenting an article that is titled Language, Identity, and Religious Bigotry, a critical discourse analysis of cyberbullying in Nigeria, written by Ajala Adiola Tayosi and Alaindi Jamilat Adewunmi in 2025. Nigeria is one of the world's most linguistically diverse countries, with over 500 languages spoken across its regions. Despite that, they treat English as the official language and a unifying medium among various ethnic groups. Language in Nigeria is deeply tied to their identity, often related to religious beliefs and practices. These connections influence how people communicate and interact socially. And on top of that, the media plays a powerful role in shaping public opinion by reflecting and reinforcing these identities through its framing and agenda setting functions. In Nigeria, language and religion are key markers of ethnic and regional identity. For instance, Hausa is associated with the Muslim majority community, while Yoruba and Igbo are linked to the largely Christian society. These dynamics shape social relations and it can either promote unity or heighten division, which is still in question. However, with the widely pervasive integration of online platforms, religious bigotry has been amplified as netizens use language to express prejudices, later resulting in cyberbullying. Therefore, the research objectives are to examine the complex relationships between language and religion in Nigeria and to explore how language use mitigates or contributes to religious bigotry in the country. And the research questions, on the other hand, are number one, what is the nature of the relationship between language and religion in Nigeria? And how does language use mitigate or contribute to religious bigotry in Nigeria? The rise of social media in Nigeria has transformed communication, allowing users to express identities and engage in discourse on language, religion, and identity. However, it has also fueled online antisocial behavior, including religious bigotry, which manifests as hate speech and divisive content. Cyberbullying and religious intolerance are the major concerns in Nigeria, worsened by the anonymity and reach of platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. According to UBA 2021, as well as Akiosola 2023, Nigeria has introduced cybercrime laws to constrain abuse, but the enforcement remains inconsistent. Besides, according to previous studies, online hate speech not only harms individuals but also deepens social and religious divides. Therefore, it is important to promote digital literacy, stronger regulation, and responsible platform management to foster safer online spaces. This study employs qualitative research designs and applied critical discourse analysis to examine the linguistic strategies used in online religious discourse in Nigeria. Data were gathered from social media platforms including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where religious debates and tensions are commonly observed. The study used purposive sampling technique to focus on posts, memes, and comments that contain elements of hate speech, discrimination, verbal cyberbullying, and also stereotyping. These are some of the research findings that include stereotyping, harassment, discrimination, and mockery of religion, be it Islam, Christianity, or other religions. For example, there is a Facebook comment mentioning that anyone who dies aside being a Muslim will get destroyed. This shows how the stereotypical thought that other religious beliefs are unforgivable if they don't convert to Islam. Besides, a comment such as she came from a Muslim family, so she can't be considered a true Christian, shows exclusion based on faith background. It assumes that religious identity is fixed by birth because it implies that someone's background determines their current faith and denying them the right to convert or choose their own religious identity. Such comment also promotes in-group versus out-group thinking, and it reinforces the idea that only people from a certain background can truly belong, creating division and marginalizing converts or people from different religious upbringings. Additionally, a Facebook comment like then prove it to us how Christians will enter paradise with that idolatrous statement. It portrays hate speech because it provokes for division. The comment is demanding proof in a mocking tone and dismissing another religion's path to salvation. The comment provokes conflict and fuels hostility between religious communities. It implies superiority of one belief system and invites others to view Christians as misguided or condemned, and encouraging polarization. And the researchers purposefully focus on memes, comment, and posts on social media platforms to examine the relationship of language and religious bigotry in Nigeria. In general, the study finds that language significantly shapes and reinforces religious identities and divisions in Nigeria's digital space. Using critical discourse analysis as well as social identity theory and intersectionality theory, it shows how uh, comments, posts, and digital rhetoric feed religious bigotry, cyberbullying, and also hate speech. Besides, this study found that interfaith conflicts are heightened when religious beliefs are the object of derogatory remarks and offensive images. Online discourses in the country often promote in group loyalty and out group hostility. For instance, Christians protect their religion against alleged attacks, whereas Muslim users frequently support narratives that support Islamic domination. In order to defend their dedication, in order to defend their religious dedication, many use verbal abuse, defamation, and discrimination. Additionally, the study reveals that inflammatory posts not only reflect personal views but also violate cybercrime laws, highlighting the broader societal impact of online religious conflict. Therefore, this shows how online religious conflict affects the society as a whole. In conclusion, this study highlights that language in digital spaces is a powerful tool for shaping religious identity, power, and belonging in Nigeria specifically. Using critical discourse analysis, social identity theory, and intersectionality theory, it shows how memes, hate speech, and cyberbullying fuel religious bigotry and deepen social divisions. Online platforms have become spaces for conflict and exclusion rather than understanding. To address this, the study suggests for stronger cyber laws, interfaith dialogue, and digital literacy um, management to promote respectful and tolerant online interactions. That is all from me. Thank you very much.